The producer, David, actually contacted me when he first started thinking about the documentary. I think it was about almost 5 years ago that he contacted me. He flew up to Boston, and he wanted to hear everything about it, the survivors, so I gave him everything I knew, but I didn't choose to be part of the documentary, but I gave him all the information. And I think it's really good that there's a documentary that's focused on the Marriott Hotel. I mean, that was just awesome to have that and to have our stories told. It's a great documentary. I have the producers actually sent me a couple of copies of it. I have it here. It's $24.99 if anyone wants it. The proceeds go to the organization. The other thing I wanted to mention was the 911 Museum. And we have Amy Weinstein here, who's one of the curators of the museum. I've been working with her for a couple of years now. And I told some of the group, that it was really hard for me to let go of my hotel key card. It was just incredibly hard because it was just something that was part of the hotel, a part of a building that no longer exists. So I kept it for 10 years in a binder in a safe place. And I had the key card, I had the wallet, I had luggage slips, and I had just so much stuff. And she's been contacting me for, I don't know, 5 years. She even came to Boston, talked to me the first time in Boston. I was so hesitant to give up my key card. And finally I did, because I think that it was really important to me to have the hotel represented in the museum. It was a hotel that was completely destroyed on 9/11, and I wanted it to be part of history. So about a month ago, I actually went down and I gave the museum all my artifacts, and it's going to be in a safe place. So there's also another survivor who donated their items, and Frank Rosano was one of the. He's going to have his artifacts in there as well. So we'll have 2 Marriott artifacts. So that's something. The other thing I wanted to mention was we had a survivor pass away. Lee Gilmore was someone who escaped. She passed away in 2009. But fortunately, she was able to meet her saviors. And I was so happy to hear that story when I talked to Faye, because it really meant a lot to a lot of people that she lived those 8 years past 9/11. So just wanted to mention that Faye is here, Greg Frederick is here. He's one of the heroes that day that saved and it's an amazing story, because Lee was in a wheelchair. She was pleading with people to help her, but because she was in a wheelchair, you couldn't put her down alone. It was not